Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, June 19th. Please forgive the voice as I have a cold this morning. Yesterday saw some more heavy rainfall in the Mid-Atlantic region as a cool front passed through the area. It's been a very wet month indeed for the month of June here, with more than 10 inches of rain in many spots in the Mid-Atlantic region. It now looks like we'll have a break in the action. It'll stay relatively comfortable right through Friday. Then the heat and humidity will build up over the weekend. We'll have some perhaps pop-up showers and thunderstorms early next week, with temperatures not too far from 90 degrees come Sunday and Monday here in the Mid-Atlantic region, but pretty comfortable for the next few days as this Canadian high pressure moves into the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, yesterday there was some severe weather that occurred out near the Denver International Airport. This is a picture of a tornado that briefly touched down in the middle part of the afternoon right near the Denver International Airport here. This is a close-up view of the tornado that had winds clocked at 97 miles per hour at the airport. Apparently did not cause any damage. It was only on the ground for a short time, but again, winds were clocked at 97 miles per hour at about 2:22 local time in Denver yesterday afternoon, right at the airport. One last thing on the tornado in Denver yesterday before we get to the Mid-Atlantic weather situation. This is a radar image from AccuWeather.com showing the classic hook echo signature often associated with tornadoes. Here's a kind of a hook right here, right near Aurora, Colorado, right in the region where a tornado touched down. Again, it only touched down for a brief time, sparing any damage in the area, but winds were clocked at 97 miles per hour yesterday in the middle part of the afternoon. Well, let's now turn to the nationwide look at the latest surface map. Cool frontal system now off the East Coast. Another Canadian high pressure, and we've had quite a few of these over the last couple of months, is moving towards the Mid-Atlantic region over the next couple of days, right through Friday. Pretty much it'll be quite comfortable here in the Mid-Atlantic region with decent temperatures and humidity levels. By the early part of the weekend, that high shifts off the East Coast. That'll promote a southwesterly flow of air behind that high for the weekend, and the heat and humidity will build up. And once it arrives over the weekend, it looks like it'll stay well into next week. Not necessarily record-breaking heat or anything like that, but it'll be kind of uncomfortably very warm and humid come the latter part of the weekend into the early part of next week. Well, here's a current look at the visible satellite imagery loop from the Penn State Ewald site of the northeastern part of the country. All clear in upstate Pennsylvania, across New York State right now. That high pressure, Canadian high pressure, is building in from the north and west to the south and east. You kind of see the clouds gradually shifting to the south and east, and it certainly should be partly to mostly sunny by the latter part of the morning into the afternoon hours across the I-95 corridor, with very pleasant conditions for this time of the year, comfortable temperatures and humidity levels. Here's a nationwide look at the latest infrared satellite imagery loop from the Wisconsin SSEC website. Lots of clouds still down the southeastern part of the country associated with that cool front that is still hanging back there across southeastern part of the U.S. But notice this large area of relatively clear skies here across the Great Lakes, the Northeast, into the Mid-Atlantic region, associated with yet another strong Canadian high pressure system. Some clouds and some storms out here in the middle part of the country. This same system that passed through the southern Rockies yesterday, causing a isolated tornado right near Denver Airport. Again, there can be some strong thunderstorms later on this afternoon across the middle part of the country. Well, let's take a look at some GFS forecast maps at the surface for the next few days. We'll look at Thursday morning, Friday morning, and Saturday morning. By tomorrow morning, that high pressure Canadian high is sitting right on top of us here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Another very nice day for this time of the year on tap for Thursday and Friday as well, as that high will continue to control the weather throughout the northeastern part of the country. Way on the backside, you're starting to see southerly flow by tomorrow morning into the middle part of the country. Let's now jump ahead to Friday morning's forecast map. Now by Friday morning, that high is starting to shift off the East Coast. The winds will slowly begin to shift to more out of the south and southwest by the latter part of the day on Friday, and especially this weekend, and that will allow for a buildup of heat and humidity. Let's now jump ahead to Saturday morning's forecast map. And here it is, pretty much a Bermuda high type pattern, setting up for the weekend and the early part of next week. Southwesterly flow in the lower part of the atmosphere will cause a buildup in heat and humidity. By Sunday afternoon, most mid-Atlantic locations should be just within a few degrees of 90 degrees with relatively uncomfortable high humidity levels, and some pop-up showers and thunderstorms will be possible. Probably about a 30% of the mid-Atlantic region can get hit by a pop-up shower or thunderstorm during the latter part of the weekend and the early part of next week. But very comfortable today, tomorrow, and Friday here in the Mid-Atlantic region. That's it for now for the SIweather.com. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.